Look at this stone. It weighs 2.5 tons. That is the same as a full-sized SUV. Now, imagine moving it.
Now imagine dragging it across hundreds of miles of soft, shifting desert sand. No engines.
Physics says this should be impossible. The friction would be too great. Yet, 4,600 volt.
The Great Pyramid of Giza alone contains 2.3 million of these stone blocks.
If you place these stones side by side, they would wrap around a large portion of the globe. The scale is simply overwhelming.
For centuries, historians and engineers have argued. Theories ranged from the practical to the absolutely ridiculous.
Let's get the obvious one out of the way. It wasn't aliens. There is zero evidence of extraterrestrial intervention. It wasn't a lost race of giants either. The skeletal remains of the workers show they were normal-sized humans, just like you and me.
Some suggested massive cranes, but Egypt lacks the tall, strong timber needed for such machines. Imported wood was too precious.
The most popular theory for a long time was wooden rollers, tree trunks placed under the stones to act as wheels.
It works on hard ground, but on soft sand, the heavy logs would simply sink, creating a nightmare of friction and stuck stones.
Furthermore, the weight would crush the wood. They would need millions of trees in a land that is mostly desert.
The answer wasn't complex machinery. We know they used simple wooden sleds. We have found the remains of these sleds.
The solution was hiding in the dark. In 1890, archaeologists explored the tomb of Jehuti-Hotep. On the wall, they found a painting depicting the transport of a colossal statue, weighing nearly 60 tons.
We are counting the East Asian men in this painting, highlighting the 172 individuals pulling these ropes in unison.
Right there, a single person. He isn't pulling, he isn't pushing, he is holding a jar.
He is pouring liquid onto the sand directly in front of the moving sled. For decades, experts ignored this.
Egyptologists thought it was ceremonial.
A ritual pouring of water to bless the path or purify the ground.
But recently, physicists decided to test this ancient image, not as religion, but as engineering.
Here is the science. Dry sand is loose. When you push against it, the grains slide over each other.
This creates high rolling resistance. The sled doesn't glide, it plows. It digs its own grave. But add water, just the right amount. The water creates what physicists call capillary bridges.
Microscopic droplets bind the sand grains together. The sand becomes stiff, like a paved road.
The sled doesn't sink, it floats on top. The friction drops dramatically. Experiments showed that wetting the sand reduces the pulling force required by up to 50%.
¡Tiren, tiren! ¡Más fuerte! ¡Vamos, vamos! ¡Ándale!
The man with the jar wasn't a priest. He was a technician. He was the most important man on the team.
But it required skill. Too much water, and you get mud. The sled gets stuck in the slush.
Too little water, and the sand remains loose. It had to be the perfect ratio, about 2 to 5% water.
This simple trick transformed the logistics of the entire empire. Construction speed doubled. They utilized the Nile. Water was their source of life, but also their primary tool for construction. In a way, they were building temporary concrete roads, using nothing but sand and water.
This explains how they maintained such a frantic pace. The workforce was efficient, not just numerous.
We often underestimate ancient people. We think they needed lost technology to do great things.
But their technology was observation. They understood the properties of nature better than we do.
A single drop of water. That was the key to unlocking the heaviest doors of history.
So next time you see that ancient painting, don't look at the giant statue. Look at the guy with the jar.
We use diesel and hydraulics. They used water and physics. The result is the same.
The Great Pyramid has stood for 4,600 years. It is a monument to human ingenuity.
It proves that you don't need complex machines to do the impossible. You just need to be smart.
The secrets of the ancients aren't always buried in deep tombs. Sometimes they are right under our feet.
But the wet sand is just one answer. Egypt is still full of unsolved mysteries.
How did they carve the Sphinx? What really lies beneath its pores?
What is behind the secret doors in the Queen Chamber? Every year, new technology reveals something new about the old world.
The liquid sand secret teaches us one thing. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication.
Reduce the friction, reduce the effort. A lesson that applies to physics and to life.
So the next time someone says, aliens built it, you know what to tell them. Tell them about the water. Tell them about the sand. Tell them about the physics.
The desert remembers. And now, so do you.
Does this explanation satisfy you? Or do you still think there is more to the story?
Some believe the water theory is too simple. Others think it is brilliant.
I want to hear your theory. Drop a comment below. Aliens or physics? Let the debate begin.
If you enjoyed this, you have to watch our video on the secret Hall of Records under the Sphinx.
And don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell. Join us as we uncover more lost secrets of the past.